Hi everyone and welcome to Creative Cakes by Sharon. Well, it's almost Mother's Day and I've got a very special video in store for you. Together with some of my foodie friends over at the Taste Made Network, we've come up with a full Mother's Day menu for you. We've all put our heads together and come up with dishes for you to serve up to your mum for breakfast, brunch, lunch, dinner and of course dessert. You could start the day off for Mum by making a fruit tea from the vegetarian baker, and how about following that up with the best breakfast pancakes as a surprise for Mother's Day from Robin's Food at Food TV. Some filet mignon eggs benedict sounds delicious from Love Bites, as well as some sun-dried tomato and feta muffins from the Kitchen Witch. A Middle Eastern roast chicken with garlic tourme from Cravings Food Adventure would be delicious for lunch, and matcha scones with lemon glaze from Tabby Eats would make the perfect afternoon tea. How about some merg makhani for dinner from Sharmila's Kitchen? Of course, we've also got dessert sorted for you with a no-bake chocolate and raspberry tart from Bona Papa, and of course my very own Raspberry Mousse filled chocolate cups to finish off the day. Make sure you stay tuned right to the very end of my video where I'll be leaving all the links to all of these amazing recipes for you. But for now, let's get started on my Raspberry Mousse filled chocolate cups. So to start with, to make my chocolate cups, I'm going to be using some little silicone patty pan moulds. I've also got some dark chocolate, which I've melted in the microwave, as well as some white chocolate. I've placed my bowls on top of a tea towel to maintain the heat because my bench is quite cool today. So now all I need to do is start coating the edges of my silicone cups with the chocolate. Today I'm going to be making some plain white chocolate cups, some plain dark chocolate cups, and I'm going to mix it up a little bit using some dark and white chocolate together to make some interesting patterns. So once I've popped in a couple of spoonfuls of the chocolate into the cup, basically need to agitate the cup, twisting it round to make sure the chocolate coats the entire inside of the cup. To make a plain chocolate cup, I do exactly the same thing, placing a few spoonfuls of the chocolate into the cup and swirling it around until I get a nice coating. Next I'm going to try a couple of patterns. What I'm going to do is coat the bottom of one of my cups with some dark chocolate, and then I'm going to use my spoon to drag up the dark chocolate on a couple of sides of the cup. I'm going to do the same thing now with another cup, but with the white chocolate. So I do have some gaps here, but what I'm going to do is after I've put them in the fridge to chill, I'm going to come back and coat them with the alternate colour of chocolate. For the last two cups, I'm going to create a marble effect, so I'm going to spoon in some white chocolate and then some dark chocolate and swirl it around with the top end of my spoon and then spread the chocolate evenly around the cup. The amount of white and dark chocolate you put into the cups for the marble effect is entirely up to you, and you could even come up with your own patterns. You don't have to stick to the ones that I'm showing you here. After they're all done, I'm going to pop them in the freezer for about 10 minutes to fully set. So now while I'm waiting for my chocolate cups to set in the freezer, I can go ahead and prepare the raspberry mousse filling for my cups. I have here some Philadelphia cream cheese, some icing or powdered sugar, some thickened or heavy cream, raspberries of course, and a little vanilla extract. The first thing I need to do is put the cream cheese into the bowl and start to break it down with my mixer. Once it softens and becomes a little creamy, I can add the vanilla extract, followed by the icing sugar, which I'm going to add in batches so I don't end up with a cloud of icing sugar in my face. Once this is all incorporated, I need to add in a few raspberries and continue mixing until the raspberries have broken down and become well combined. Now I can put this bowl aside and I've got my heavy cream in another clean bowl, and I'm going to whip that until I get stiff peaks. So the final thing I need to do now is gently fold in the cream into the raspberry cream cheese mixture, making sure to keep it nice and light. Now I've got my chocolate cups out of the freezer and they're pretty much nice and firm and set, but what I need to do for 2 of my cups is cover the sides with the alternate coloured chocolate. So I'm just going to start here with the white chocolate base and I'm going to fill some dark chocolate around the sides and then do the opposite with the white chocolate for the other cup. And then these 2 go back in the fridge, only take just a couple of minutes to set. So now I've got all my 8 cups here and they're all ready for me to unmould. So all I need to do is carefully peel the silicone mould away from the chocolate cups. Just make sure to support the base and the sides. You'll find that they'll easily peel away. You can see all the gorgeous patterns that have been made by mixing the 2 chocolates together. But even just the plain white and dark chocolate cups look absolutely gorgeous as well. Now I can go ahead and fill my chocolate cups with my delicious raspberry mousse. I've put it into a piping bag with a nice big pastry tip. They wouldn't be raspberry mousse filled chocolate cups without a few raspberries on top. And to bring them to life, I'm going to dust them with a nice sprinkling of icing sugar. From start to finish, this only takes about half an hour to prepare, and you can make them ahead of time and store them in the fridge as they keep quite well. And here they are, my gorgeous looking and delicious tasting raspberry mousse filled chocolate cups that you really do need to spoil your mum with on Mother's Day. Now make sure you head over and check out all of the other special Mother's Day recipes from my friends in this collaboration. If you really want to treat your mum to a special day, you're going to need each and every one of these recipes, and I've got a pretty big hunch that she'll be feeling pretty spoiled by the end of the day. The links are all on screen as well as in the description box below. Make sure to give them a big thumbs up when you do watch their videos and let them know that I sent you. If you enjoyed my raspberry mousse filled chocolate cups, make sure to let me know by giving it a like. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you do click on the subscribe button so you can see all my creative cakes and recipes just like this one as I release them. I hope all the mums out there have a very happy Mother's Day, and as always, thanks for watching.